Hello friends, I have got a really quick Dollar Tree haul for you. Olivia and I ran into town quick today because I've got all of these craft ideas just floating around in my head, and I wanted to see if I could find some, I'm out of breath, sorry. I wanted to find some stuff for my craft projects. I did find quite a few things that I was looking for at the Dollar Tree, but there was a few things that they didn't have, so we ended up running over to Walmart and picked up a few things there too. So why don't we just get started and I'll show you what I got. Okay, so I'm just going to pull things out of the bag and show them to you as I pull them out in random order. I just think it'll be easier that way. If I don't kick the camera, that is. Sorry about that. Okay, so the first thing I got was 2 bottles of Gatorade for my hubby. He just likes to drink Gatorade on occasion. He doesn't drink it too often because he doesn't need the sodium, but he requested it, so I picked him up 2 Gatorades. And he also loves these sourdough nugget pretzels, and so I try to buy them whenever I'm in Dollar Tree because this is the only place that sells them around here, at least this brand. So I got 2 bags of pretzel nuggets. My son loves them too. Actually, the whole family really likes them, but I say I buy them for my husband and then everybody else eats them. Okay, so now here we're going to get into some of the fun stuff. I have, I think, at least, oh my goodness, 4 or 5 different craft projects going on in my head right now. And so these are all for different craft projects that I will eventually tape for you and share with you, but I can't really tell you when that will be. But the first thing I got was this gift bag. I'm not going to use it as a gift bag. I just thought that it was a beautiful floral, and you can cut these apart and use them for other uses other than a gift bag. So that's what I was going to do with this one for one of my projects. I got 3 8x10 picture frames. They're exactly the same, and these are for 3 different projects that I'm going to be working on. Olivia likes to look at the books there, so she picked out this book. She doesn't know if it's going to be any good or not, but for $1, it's worth trying for $1. This is a metal wreath ring. I want to make a new wreath for my front door. The wreath that I have on there currently, I made it about 20 years ago, and I'm just kind of tired of it. It's gotten really dusty and dirty, and it's not really my style anymore, so it's time for an upgrade. So I'm going to be making myself a new wreath for my door. And that's one of the projects that I will be filming eventually. I don't know exactly how I want to do it, but I do, I've got vague ideas in my mind of what I want to do. So once I get it all planned out, then I'll film it. And then I bought various silk flowers for the wreath and also for other projects. I got these berries. They're kind of a light gold color. I got some white, I'm trying to see what they're called. Oh, these are Delilahs, white Delilahs, some dogwood in this really pretty peach and yellow, and I got 2 of those, I believe. Yes, I got 2 bunches of those. I got another one of these berries, and these are white berries. And then I got some orange Delilahs. Yeah, Delilahs, that's what it's called. And some yellow Delilahs. And then I got 2 bunches of the pink cherry blossoms. Thought those were really pretty. And then also to go with different projects, this is actually some glue that my daughter needed. So two bottles of like Elmer's type glue for $1. That's a really good deal. I got some of these shiny rocks or glass gems. These are for another separate project. It's just something really simple. I just needed something smooth and glittery and shiny for a home decor thing I'm doing. I got some of this burlap ribbon. That's going to be the ribbon on my wreath because I wanted it to be homey and country and really pretty. And then I got an assortment of these decorative birds. These are for different projects. I'm not going to use all of these birds on the same project. But I got two of these that look like goldfinches. And I got two of these, which I don't know what kind of bird it's supposed to be. It might not even be a real bird, but I thought they were pretty. Got two of those. And then I got this one that's gray and yellow, which I thought was really pretty. And I like these because they have real feathers on them. And I needed some floral wire so that I can wire those flowers onto the frame. And then Olivia needed a bristled brush. She likes to put doll hair on her Barbies and different dolls, and she needs a wire brush for that. So this is actually a pet brush, but we figured it would do the trick for her projects. And then I got 3 bags of these cinnamon red hots. I have a couple of apples, a few apples that are starting to get past the point of really eating them just raw. They're starting to get kind of wrinkly. They're not rotten or anything, but they're starting to get a little bit old. So I'm going to make some stewed apples, and the recipe calls for tapioca and red hots. And I wasn't sure how many red hots I would need, so I got 3 bags. I know this is way more than I'm going to need, but I can save them, stick them in the cabinet, and use them for other recipes as well. And then the last thing I got at Dollar Tree were some cereal bowls. I mentioned in my goals video that whenever I bring something new in the house, I'm going to get rid of some things. Well, I had picked up some of these cereal bowls quite a while ago, and I really, really like them. And I have some other cereal bowls in my cabinet that are starting to get chipped and yucky. So I just bought 2 today, but eventually I'm going to get rid of all my old cereal bowls and just have these because I really like these. I think they're really pretty, and they work well for soup and for cereal as well. So that's everything I got at Dollar Tree. Now I'll go ahead and show you what I picked up at Walmart. I went over to Walmart because I wanted just plain greenery with no flowers to go on my wreath, and Dollar Tree didn't have any right now. So I went ahead and got this at Walmart, this bush. It was a little more than I wanted to spend. It was $3, but it's got a lot of leaves on it. So, I mean, I could have bought 3 bunches at the Dollar Tree for $3, and it would probably be the same amount. So I picked that up. And then I picked up these flowers. I thought they were beautiful. They're not going to be for my wreath, but they're going to be for a different project. They are Gerbera daisies, which I love. They're one of my favorite flowers in like real flower. So I got this one, this purple, and these were 97 cents each. Purple, a really pretty bright pink, and then a green. And then another thing we picked up while we were at Walmart, the dogs needed a new dog bed really bad. Their dog bed was just worn out. And so I picked this dog bed up. And of course, Miss Sally, she loves soft things. She had to get in it right away. And we keep it in front of our electric heater, and the dogs just love laying in front of that heater. But the dog bed is big enough that 2 dogs can lay in it at the same time, which we really liked. And this was their other dog bed, this one here. It was really too small, and it was been washed numerous times, and all the stuffing is migrated to the center. And I mean, we're not going to throw it away. We can still use it, but it was just time for them to get a new bed. So if you look at the difference comparison of the two beds, and it was that bed, this new bed was around $18, so I didn't think that was too bad. Then what else did we get at Walmart? Let me put you back on the tripod. I got a bottle of organic apple juice for my husband. He loves to drink apple juice, and I only get the organic kind. And some more craft supplies. I needed some more glue sticks for my hot glue gun, so I picked those up. And then I picked up a roll of this burlap. I'll show you some of these projects once I get them done. This is not really for a craft project, it's just for a home decor thing that I'm going to do. And then I picked up some of this burlap that's got words on it, and I just thought it was really cool. I have several ideas for this, for craft projects. And then I picked up some of these labels that look like canning jars. Those are also for some craft projects. And then I saw these burlap birds. I thought they were so cute and so different. I loved them. I might use these burlap birds on my wreath instead of the other birds I got at the Dollar Tree, because I'm going to be making a burlap ribbon, and I thought this would really go well with that. And then I picked up some yarn and these buttons, this jeweled button and these shades. This yarn and these buttons will go together for a crochet project that I'm working on or going to be starting, and then I'm going to use this one for another crochet project. And then the last two things I got at Walmart were, I got 2 sweet potatoes. I'm going to be making a roasted vegetable dinner for tonight, and I thought I had sweet potatoes and I didn't. So since we were in town, I went ahead and picked them up. I was just going to do the recipe without them, but it's always better with sweet potatoes. So I was kind of glad we ended up going over to Walmart. Then the last thing I picked up at Walmart today was some organic Pink Lady apples. This is kind of to replace the ones that are getting too old, and also in case I need a few more apples for the stewed apple recipe, I'll use these. This is what I did with the burlap, that roll of burlap. This is a table that I have. This used to be my father-in-law's, and when Olivia's hamster was still alive, this is where we put his cage. But since he has gone to hamster heaven, I was able to take my table back and use it for decorative purposes. And this is my farm scene. I usually had this on top of the microwave, but it was just very crowded up there and cluttered, and so I really wanted to move it over here. But I wanted some sort of a table runner. I didn't want to just put it directly on the wood. And I looked and looked and looked, and finally I thought this burlap would work well. So that's what I did, and there's a bunch left in the roll. Right here. Quite a lot left, so I can use it for another project. I might make different runners in the house for different tables or whatever out of it. We'll see. But anyway, I thought it turned out cute, and I've got Christmas lights inside the buildings so that they look lit up. And this is what I did with those glass gems. This is that silver tray that I got at the share table at Co-op, and then a really good friend of mine gave me this Yankee candle for Christmas, and I just love using this as a candle holder. And it just needed something though around the bottom of the candle, and you can't put anything that will melt or is flammable, because when the candle gets low, then it heats this stuff up. I found that out the hard way. I melted a couple of things. So I wanted to make sure that whatever I put in here next to the candle couldn't be damaged or cause a fire. So, and this is downstairs on my coffee table downstairs. We're still in the process of putting Christmas stuff away. My tree is the last thing I still need to take down. And I really like it, and I don't really want to take it down, but it needs to because my family room downstairs is a disaster. So anyway, that's a couple of the things I used the Dollar Tree items for today. Okay friends, that was my really quick haul. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm really excited about some of the projects that I'm going to be working on, and I'm really excited to share them with you when I get them done. The yarn and the buttons, I can tell you I'm going to be making some more of these headbands. They're crocheted. I found that I really like them if my hair's not really dirty and I don't really need to shampoo it, but I need to go out and I don't want to fool with it. It's really easy to pull it up in kind of a messy bun and throw this headband on, and it looks presentable to go out in public. Now my bangs look really horrible because the wind is terrible today, but anyway, I digress. Thanks a lot for watching, friends, and we will talk to you later. And if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. I found that it helps your ratings and everything if people give you thumbs up. So like this video, and we will talk to you later. Bye!